Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who follow all my other social media, you'll know this girl has been on a health journey and been loving trying new healthy meals at home. So join me today as I meal prep a few healthy bites for the week. This video is brought to you by Amazon Prime. As a Prime member, you can get your groceries delivered to you within hours or as soon as the next morning. I've really been working on increasing my protein intake, and as a girly who's also low in iron, I try to get recipes that can target both. Today we're starting off with watermelon jelly. Now your girl is a snacker, so it's always good to have a nice, light, healthy snack around the house. Now we're starting off with this because I want to use the actual watermelon for sorbet and then fill the shell with jelly, just because it's cute. I started off with cutting the watermelon side just to make it easier to scoop out. I didn't realize how much of an arm workout this is going to be. Totally fine though, it'll count as my warm-up for my gym session later. After cutting the inside, I scoop it out into a bowl that I'll then put in the freezer, and keeping the shell intact for our jelly. We then freeze the watermelon to make this little baby over here. Another little snack I love is chia seeds and fruit. So now as soon as I can reach this bloody bowl, I will be soaking my chia seeds for a few hours in oat milk. So I'll start my prep, but not without the help of Alexa, because your girl does not know any recipes off by heart. And I'm most likely guesstimating half the things that I'm going to be doing here today. To each their own, I mix and match recipes according to what I'm craving and what ingredients I actually have in the house. So I've added the chia seeds to oat milk, added a little bit of cinnamon and honey for taste, and then I throw it in the fridge for a few hours before I'm ready to pack it into the smaller containers. Next is breakfast for the week. Now your girl has been loving her overnight oats. Oats with a little chia seed, yogurt, topped with some fruit and honey. Talk about a well-balanced breakfast. I must add, when this was filmed, I wasn't fully dairy-free. I was working my way towards it. Hence, I've got a yogurt and oat milk. So what's ideal for me is 1 cup of oats in each mason jar. It can get a little messy, so I had to grab a bigger bowl. 3 tablespoons of chia in each jar. A little bit of honey, a little bit of cinnamon, and 2 cups of milk in each. But be sure to leave some space, because I learned this the hard way. This stuff rises. I'm not sure if rises is the correct term to use in this, but you will need space left in that jar. Shake it all up and then place in your fridge to use whenever you need. Quick little cleanup because the sink is getting very full and I'm very OCD before starting the actual watermelon jelly. So this part is very quick and straightforward. We're boiling some water. We've cleaned out the shell of the watermelon. If someone actually knows what the outside of the watermelon is called, please actually write it in the comment section. English is not my first language. Help your girl out. Okay, and back to it. So we add the sachet of jello powder in the bowl. Add 2 cups of boiling water and 1 cup of cold water and stir. Stir until all the granules have dissolved, and then transfer the mixture into the watermelon shells before placing in the fridge. It just looks better. You could totally keep it in the original bowl, but this will look so much cuter. It was at this very moment I realized I cannot fill it to the brim because it's not too stable and may topple over. Throw that into the fridge and let it settle for a couple of hours. Now remember the chia seed we had made earlier? It usually gets clumpy in some parts, so I would advise after letting it settle for a bit, take it out and give it just another little stir and let that milk evenly distribute throughout the pudding. Now I'm going to squeeze in a quick little workout before I start prepping dinner. And this week, well, at least 3 nights of this week, we will be enjoying a goddess salad, which consists of corn, chickpeas, carrots and peppers, zucchini and butternut squash, quinoa, and then a light salad dressing. Now, as much as I love meal prepping, I'm not a big fan of actually having to chop all these veggies after getting my nails done. Will I nibble on every veggie as I'm preparing? Absolutely. Okay, so we want to chop the butternut squash, the zucchini, and the carrots to bake. The corn and the garbanzo beans I'm going to make on the stove top. And you don't even really need to make the corn and the garbanzo bean on the stove top. I just want to add a little bit of flavor to them. And I don't even know what song was playing in the background, but I can bet you I was jamming to some country. Throw in the oven and let it bake, and here's a quick reel I actually made of making the salad. Oh, I'm obsessed with all these colors. I love my food looking pretty. And this was the final result. Quick little cleanup before actually packaging everything that I prepared today into smaller containers. Oh yes, so hours later, the watermelon was finally frozen and ready to be made into a sorbet. I don't actually own a blender yet, so I had to make everything in my little magic bullet. Throw in your frozen watermelon, a dash of lime, and coconut juice into the blender. Don't mind the warped cutting board. That's what happens when you throw it into the dishwasher. Throw in a little honey for flavor, mix and enjoy. Ooh, did you catch a glimpse of those nails? They looking cute. Another meal I didn't make on the night of, but the day after, was the rice paper chickpea salad wrap. I made this in about 10 minutes. I threw in all the veggies that I was craving that I had in the fridge, wrap it up in a little rice paper, and enjoy. If you guys enjoy this meal prep, like and subscribe, and I'll do more in detail meal preps weekly. Until next time, ciao.